Let's go here. Mind control with Disney. Ready? Disney killed parents in 22 films. And it's not a coincidence. Psychologists say it's a deliberate script, but the reason is darker than you think. This is Disney we're talking about. The same Disney that inserts frames of stuff in between frames. Yes? Okay. Let's go here. All right. Bambi, The Lion King, Finding Nemo, Frozen, Cinderella, Tarzan, Moana, Lilo and Stitch, Raya and the Last Dragon, The Little Mermaid. In 22 Disney films, a parent dies or disappears before the story even begins. That pattern is too consistent to be a coincidence. Walt Disney lost his mother shortly after the studio's first profits came in. Flora Disney died from a gas leak in a home Walt himself bought her as a gift. He blamed himself until the end of his life. Some psychologists call the dead parent trope his unresolved grief baked permanently into every story the studio tells. I did not know this. But grief alone doesn't explain a business decision repeated across 8 decades. Disney is a corporation worth $200 billion. Every creative choice is also a financial one. Killing the parents serves a purpose, and that purpose is control over the child audience. Child psychologists confirmed it. Kids age 4 to 10 fear abandonment above almost everything else. A story that triggers that fear, then resolves it, creates a powerful emotional bond. The child leaves the cinema feeling safe. They associate that relief with the Disney brand. Oh, this is so deep. A living parent solves problems. They protect, advise, and rescue. Remove them, and the child hero has no safety net. Simba faces Scar alone. Nemo's father searches desperately across an ocean. The stakes become real because no adult is coming to save them. Disney's story department has a name for this: clearing the deck. Remove the protective figures, and the protagonist is forced to grow. But rival studios, DreamWorks, Illumination, Sony Animation, rarely use the same formula. Disney does it almost every single time. The pattern mirrors a technique used in advertising: create anxiety, then offer relief. Dead parents create anxiety. Disney's world of magic, friendship, and happy endings offers the relief. Children learn early to trust Disney as the source of comfort when the world feels threatening. That's why their movies give you emotional trauma and stay in your memory for the rest of your life. I remember Toy Story 3. Was it Toy Story 3? When they were all about to be in the furnace, and they're all holding hands like, "Hey guys, this is it. This is it." And I'm, as an adult, like, what is this? That was dark. Toy Story 3. They had the purple bear, right? They went to the orphanage or whatever. The bear found out was running everything and ruining everybody's life, whatever the case. And they're in like the incinerator, and all this stuff is falling into the fire, the flames, and they're all holding hands like, this is it. And I'm like, who puts this in a kid's movie? Holy cow. Let's continue. Listen, we're inundated with programming. Listen, we're all victims of MK Ultra or some form of version of it, whether you realize it or not. The sooner you realize it, the better off you will be. Okay, let's continue. Disney controls Marvel, Star Wars, Pixar, and National Geographic. The company earns over $90 billion annually. Theme parks sell the same emotional resolution the films promise: a safe, controlled world where the pain of loss transforms into adventure and triumph. Disney doesn't kill parents because writers are lazy. They do it because orphan protagonists sell better. Fear sells better. A child who processes abandonment through a Disney film is a child emotionally anchored to that brand for life. The grief was always the product. Bambi, Bambi's mother. The Lion King, Simba's father. Finding Nemo, Nemo's mother, Coral. Tarzan, Tarzan's human mother and father. Cinderella, Cinderella's mother and later her father. Snow White, Snow White's mother, died before the story in canon. Beauty and the Beast, Belle's mother, absent, deceased in extended canon versions. Aladdin, Aladdin's mother died before the events of the film. Ariel's mother, Queen Athena, died before the story. Lilo's mother and father, Tiana's father, Anna and Elsa's mother and father, Milo's father, Pocahontas's mother, Quasimodo's mother, Arlo's father. Big Hero 6, Hero's parents died before the story. Onward, the brother's father died before the story. Raya and the Last Dragon, Raya's mother, absent, implied, deceased in some canon materials. Moana, parents are alive, grandmother dies, important parental figure. Up, the main character wife dies, not a parent death. That was Up is a. Oof. Listen, if you don't get emotional watching Up, I don't know what to tell you. That's just a tear jerker. Encanto, Mirabelle's grandfather dies. Family trauma backstory. Okay? That's what it is. We are all victims of some type of programming. Okay? Let's continue on to